Quickly meet you. Awesome. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me on this gorgeous morning. Today is yoga latte, so loads of stretching, mobilizing, making sure that we get some mobility for the day ahead. So yeah, no equipment needed, just you and I. Let's go. Let's start. Stand up nice and tall. Take a nice wide full breath in. Come up onto your toes, reach and stretch. And exhale, release. Second time around. Come up onto your toes, reach up. Lengthen up. Exhale, release. And then last and final one. Stay up on your toes. And then start circling your arms back. Open up through the chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades a bit more together. Reach through your fingertips. Let's go for 3. Last 2. And then 1 more. Perfect. Heels down. Right arm above, left underneath, reach and stretch. And the other side. Chest up, lift up, head a bit more back. Let's go 2 more on each side. Stretch. Other side. And then 1 more on each side. And the other side. Super. And then back to center. Come up onto your toes. Take a nice wide full breath in. Heels down. And then slowly 1 vertebrae at a time roll down. See how low down you can go. Inhale, stay. Exhale, 1 vertebrae at a time and count. And again, come up onto your toes. Reach up, lengthen up. Heels down and slowly roll down. Inhale, stay. Exhale, 1 vertebrae at a time and count. And then last and final one. Stretching up high and mobilize as many vertebrae as you can along the way. Bringing the legs a bit further apart. Right arm, left foot, left arm up, reach and stretch. And the other side. Length. Let's go 2 more on each side. Rotate your spine a little bit more. Other side. And then 1 more on each side. Squeeze your shoulder blade a bit more back. And the other. Perfect. And then squat down. See if you can push those elbows in between your knees. Lengthen up through the spine. Pushing your right arm against your right knee. Left arm up. Lengthen. And the other side. Stretch. Reach. And let's go 2 more. Lengthen. And the other side. Fantastic. And then just push your elbows in between your knees. Lengthen up. Arms down. And then see if you can lean forward. And then gently and cow. Opening up through the hips. Let's go for 2 more. Lean forward. And then last one. Perfect. Chest up. Lift up a bit more. And then come up onto your knees. Bringing your right leg out. Push your right knee out as you lunge down. Open up through the chest and back up. So down from the belly button. See if you can go a bit lower down. From your belly button upwards. Reach, stretch and lengthen. Nice. Let's go for 2. And then last one. Stay down. Chest up, lift up and start to circle through the shoulder. Rotate through the spine. Let's go for 3. Last 2. And then 1 more. Perfect. Bringing both of your arms down. Straighten that back leg out. And if you can, bring your knee off the floor. Nice. Now, big circles with the same arm to the leg that's in front. Stretch, so right. Reach and lengthen more. See if you can rotate through the arm. Thumb up, thumb down. Rotate through the spine more. Squeeze your shoulder blades a bit more together. 2. And then last one. Nice. Then knee down. With a nice straight spine, I'd like you to go in the little press-ups, pushing that right knee more out to the side, keeping your head up, chest up. This is literally just to open up these hips, rather than bringing your head as close to the floor as possible. Nice straight spine. 3. 2. Last one. Nice. And then lift that back knee and turn into that nice position there. Left leg straight, thighs up. And then let's transition to the other side, keeping those knees a bit more out. Bottom lower down, thighs up. And back. Open up through the hips. Nice. And again, open up through the hips. Super. Let's go 2 more on each side. Chest up, lift up, shoulders down. Lovely. And then 1 more on each side. And the other side. Now from here, bring yourselves over to the other side again. Chest up, lift up. Left leg in front, so left arm up. Rotate. So thumb up, and then as you bring it down, thumb down, just to get that nice rotation. Rotate through the spine, squeeze your shoulder blade more back. Let's go for 4. 3. Last 2. And then 1 more. Super. Back knee down. Pushing your left knee out a bit more with a nice straight spine. See if you can go a little bit lower down. Nice. Nice straight spine. Feel the side differences as well. You might find that one side is a lot easier than the other. 4. Nice and straight through the spine. 3. And then last one. Perfect. And then come up, keeping the left leg there. Push the left knee out and go down and back up. Again, going down as low as you can and lengthening upwards. Push the knee out, more stretch. Nice. Let's go for 3. Last 2. And then last one. Stay there. Chest up, lift up, and start circling through the shoulder. Rotating through the spine. Let's go for 3. Going even lower down. 2. And then last one. Perfect. Bringing the knee in. Straighten your right leg out. And then go over the leg. Mobilizing through the lower back. Stretch out more. And to the other side. Nice. And again. Over. And the other side. Let's go 2 more on each side. Shoulders more back. Head more back. Shoulders down. And then 1 more on each side. And then I'd like you to stay down, the other arm up, chest up, lift up, point your toes up, flex your foot down. Let's go for 5. Like you're painting with your foot. Last 2. 1 more. And then hold it there, arm behind your head and circle. Small circles for 5, 4. And then change the direction, lengthening through those toes, stretch out more. Super, hold it there. Now I'd like you to straighten that arm over your head and then bring your leg and hand closer together, stretch. And again, tap and stretch. Let's go for 3. Last 2. And then 1 more. Super. And then again, point your toes up, flex your foot down for 4. Feel your waist, your abductus working, open up through the chest, more head, more back. 2. Last 1. And then circle arm behind your head for 5, 4. Change the direction. Beautiful. Straighten that arm up and touch for 5, 4. 2 more. And then last 1. Perfect. And then come back up. Bringing your right leg in, left leg out. And then go over the legs again. And the other side. Stretch and lengthen more. And again. Nice. And the other side. Super. Let's go 2 more on each side. Reaching through your fingertips and try not to stop the movement through the elbow. Reach all the way into the fingertips. 1 more on each side. And then bring your arm down. Stretch first. And then bring your arm up. And let's go. Point your toes up. Flex your foot down. Open up through the chest. Last 1. And then bring your arm behind your head and circle for 5, 4. Point those toes, stretch your leg out more and change the direction for 5. Bring your arm over your head and then see if you can touch. Nice. And again, touch. 2 more. Last 1. And again, point your toes up, flex your foot down. 4, 3. Last 2. 1 more. Hold it there, arm behind your head and circle for 5, 4. Change the direction for 5. Nice. Straighten that arm out and then see if you can touch and stretch. 4 more. 3. Last 2. And then 1 more. Beautiful. And then turn around and lie down on your tummy. Zip up those legs. And then I'd like you to start into the breaststroke. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Stretch out. If it feels uncomfortable in the lower back, keep your upper body down. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and then last 1. Bringing your hands by your chest. Now bend your right knee, lift rotate, hold it there, push the knee out more. And then as you come up, bring that right arm back and lift your pelvis up. For 3, open up through the chest. Nice. And then pelvis down. Keep the knee open and go down with your upper body first. And then bring that right leg down. And then the left. Bend, lift, rotate. Knee open and then push up. Left arm back. And pelvis up. Open up through the spine, through the chest, hips. Nice. And then back down. Keep the hip open, rotating through the upper body. And then leg down. 1 more on each side. Right knee up. Rotate, foot down. Push up. Right arm back. And lift through the hips, through the chest. And slowly down. Arms down. And rotate back. Other side. Lift. Rotate. Push up. Arm back. And lift up. And then slowly back down. Rotate. And only when you go all the way down, the leg goes down. And then hold on to your feet. So bend those knees hip distance wide apart. Hold on to your feet. Now squeeze your shoulder blades together. Come up into your rib cage, looking up. And then start squeezing or kicking your feet into your hands. Open up through the chest more. Knees slightly lifted, head up more. Kick, 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 kick for 8, 7, 2, and then slowly down. Push up and go into a child stretch. On your next exhale, dive down into the cobra. Push up, lift up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, nice long neck. Looking to the right, looking to the left. And then head down, curl and flex back into the child stretch. 2 more, dive down. Reach up, stretch up. Looking to the right, looking to the left. Curl and flex down. And then last one, dive down. Reach up, stretch up. To the right, to the left. And curl and flex back. Super. And then come on all fours. Bringing your left leg in front into the center. Tuck your pelvis under. And see if you can go a little bit lower down. And then arms down, straighten the leg up. And again, lift up, stretch up. And this time let's add on. Bend the front leg again, bend the back knee. And reach and lengthen. Nice. And again, bring it back. Sit a bit lower down. And then straighten the front leg out. Now bend it again. Bend the back knee. And lift up. Fantastic. Look at you all. So proud. And then one more. Stretch. And down. And then bend that back knee. Hold on. Lift and lengthen. Nice. And then sit back with your feet or legs 90 degrees. From here, I'd like you to bring your arms either behind your head or just support, but make sure those knees are on the floor. Bringing that back leg up and then rotate over and bring your back leg up. Nice. And again, it's like a chicken wing. Bring it up. And the other side. Bring it up. Let's go 2 more. Nice. And then 1 more on each side. Bring it up. And the other side. Super. Now stay on the side and just come up, having your left leg in front. So arms up, tuck your pelvis under and lean down. And then straighten your leg out. And then again, bend it and bring your arms up and lean down. And straighten the leg out. Now on the next one, bend your knee. And see if you can bend the back leg. Bring your arm up. Reach and stretch. And then again. Go lower down. Stretch up. And then bend that knee. Reach and lengthen. Super. And 1 more. Going down. And stretch. And then bend the knee. And hold on. Lift and lengthen. Super. And then sit back down. 90 degrees in those legs. This time I'd like you to see if you can come up and stretch up. And then sit back and turn those legs over. And again, come up. Reach up. And sit back. Nice. Lift. Lengthen. Sit back. Reach up. Lengthen up. And 1 more on each side. Lift. Lengthen. And the other side. Looking good. Nice and mobile there through the hips. Stretch. And then just sit down and straighten your legs out. Holding on to your feet, to your thighs, even if your knees are bent. Now pull. Lift and lengthen. And then exhale, release. And again, pull. Lift and lengthen. And exhale, release. Let's go for 3. 2. Last one. Super. And then point your toes, reach and stretch. Tuck your pelvis under and roll down. Arms over the head and slowly roll back up. Reach up, lengthen up and hold on to your toes. Lift and lengthen. Nice. This time putting on your left toes, please bring your right arm up. Reach and stretch and lengthen upwards and then rotate. Good. And the other side. Make sure your head stays more back. Pull, lift and lengthen. Let's go 2 more on each side. Stretch through your posterior chain, your hamstrings, your calves, but also add on more core strength by keeping your spine nice and straight, supported. Reach up, lengthen up, head more back, chest more open. And then 1 more on each side, make it your best one. Lift, stretch and lengthen. And the other side. Super. Now open those legs out as far as you can. Let's stretch out through your inner thighs, hamstrings, and then go as forward as you can, even if it's just till here with a nice straight spine. But if you can go lower, chest up, lift up more. Take a nice wide full breath in. And then slowly tuck your pelvis under and roll down. Arms over the head. And slowly roll back up. Go even more forward. Stretch. Gently back. Now see if you could, I will show you the easier option in a sec. Arms either down, easier, or up. Bring those legs up. Bring them over. Together. Out. And then flex your feet and slowly down. Nice. And gently roll up. And go a bit more forward. Really stretching that spine out. 2 more. Now the easier option is keeping your arms down. Bending those legs, bring them up and just pulse. Pulse a few times, mobilizing your lower back, strengthening through the lower abdominal muscles, still getting that stretch. And then slowly back down. Feet down and stretch them out. Arms over the head and then gently roll up. Going that little bit lower. And then last one, either the easier option or the harder option. Make it your best one. Bring those legs up and over. Legs together. Out. And then flex your feet and slowly back. Super. Nice. And then roll up. Last one, forward. And then gently and cow. Bending your left leg, bring the right leg to the back into the pigeon. With a nice straight spine, go down into your elbows if you can. Hips nice and low. Now the same arm to the knee that's in front. Bring it up. And then rotate that shoulder, your spine down. So elbow down. And then squeeze your shoulder blade back. Let's go for 3. Last 2. And then 1 more. Straighten that arm out, bend your knee and hold on to your foot. If you're struggling, come up into your hands. It will be a lot easier. But if you can, stay down on your elbow, open up through the chest, keep pulling, keep lengthening through the top, shoulders down. Deep breaths with a gorgeous twist. For 3, 2, and then slowly sit up. Now keeping that leg bent, bring the other one across and see if you can hold on to your foot, forehead on your knee. Keep your forehead on your knee and either keep the leg bent or see if you can straighten it out a little bit more, but keeping your forehead on your knee. Deep breaths, stretching out not just your calves and hamstrings, but also your lower back, your middle back. Deep breaths. Take another nice and wide and full breath in, and then slowly uncow. Bringing that leg over now to the other side. Arm back, opposite arm pushing against that knee. Chest up, lift up, and then rotate. Rotate as much as you can. Rotate that little bit further. Deep breaths. Take another nice and wide and full breath in. And on your exhale, slowly release. Now that leg that's at the top, bring it now down for the pigeon. And the other leg back. And then slowly go down onto your elbows with a nice straight spine. Now bringing that elbow up and rotate. And back down. And again, rotate. And back down. Squeeze your shoulder blades a bit more back. Let's go for 3. Last 2. And then one more. Straighten your arm out. Bend your knee. Pull on your foot. Open up through the chest, shoulders down. Deep breaths. Take another nice and wide and full breath in. And then slowly come up. Keeping the front leg where it is. Just bring the left leg over. Just flick it over. Holding on to your foot. Forehead on your knee. Either stay here or see if you could straighten it out. Deep breaths. Feeling the stretch through the lower back, through your middle back. Take another nice and wide and full breath in. And slowly uncap. Now that straighter leg goes over to the other side. Let's twist through the spine and stretch out. Opposite arm against the knee. Push it, even if it's here. Chest up, lift up, and then rotate. Rotate as much as you can. Deep breaths. Rotating and lifting up more. Take another nice and wide and full breath in. And slowly back to center. Feet together, knees out. Chest up, lift up. And then see if you can bring your knees a bit lower down. Chest up more. Shoulders down. Nice. Super. Take another nice and wide and full breath in, and then just leave the knees where they are and see if you can bend a bit more forward, but rather than with the head and with the neck, it's more about the lower back. So even if you're hardly going down, that's okay. And then up. Let's go 2 more. Go a little bit lower down, even if it's just a little bit, shoulders down. And then last one. Super. Nice. Good. And then let's go into the down dog. Stretch out. Chest a bit lower down. Heels lower down. But feet a bit closer together. And then please straighten your right leg out. Flex your foot. Stretch. And then point your toes and bring it in front. And again. Flex your foot up. And then down. And then the left. Flex your foot up. Point your toes in front. Flex your foot up and down. Let's go 1 more on each side. Right leg up. Point your toes. Bring the knee in between those arms. And then back. And down. Other side. And in front. And back. And down. Now knees down. And bring your upper body up. Hips forward. Lift up, lengthen up. Bringing your right hand to your right foot. Left arm over, shoulders down, reach and stretch. And then slowly work your core muscles and come up. Other side. Stretch. And back. Let's go 1 more on each side. Open up through the chest. Hips more forward. Lift. Nice. And the other side. And back. Perfect. Bringing your left leg in front now. Come up. Turning that back leg. See if you can bend your front knee more. Arms out, chest up, lift up. Go even lower down and then right arm down. Sorry, same arm to the leg and the other arm up. Chest up, lift up. So try not to collapse, but rather reach and lengthen, pushing against the knee. Reaching upwards, reaching downwards for 3, 2, and slowly up. And then turn your feet and bend again. Go lower down, arm up, chest up, lift up, lengthen up. Deep breaths. Beautiful. Slowly back up. Let's swap one more time. Going down. One arm down. Always lengthening. Always reaching open up through the chest. And then back up. And change over. Super. And down. Lift. Lengthen. Stretch up more. Excellent. And then back to center. Bringing your arms down now. Holding on to the outside of your feet, ankles, calves, whatever you can reach. And then pull. Bringing all your weight more forward. Shoulders down. Feel that gorgeous stretch in your hamstrings, calves, inner thighs, lower back. Deep breaths. Take another nice and wide and full breath in. And then slowly bring your hands together. Bring your feet together. And then gently uncurl, standing on your right leg. Bring your left leg up. Either hold on to it with a nice straight spine, pushing the knee out. Or see if you can bring both arms up. Lengthen through the spine. Deep breaths, always reaching, always lengthening up higher. For 5. Super. Now slowly bring the leg back down. And it's the other side. Bring the knee up. Just hold it here if you need to. Or see if you can bring your arm up. With a nice straight spine, lengthen up a little bit more. Hold it there. Hold it there. Stabilize. Lift more. For 5. 4. Nice. And then slowly down. Feet together. Bend your knees as you curl down. And then hold on to the outside of your feet, your heels. Pull on them. Bring your forehead to your legs. And see if you can, through the pull of your arms against those heels, straighten your knees out a little bit more. But keep that head attached to the legs. Shoulders down. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Take another nice and wide and full breath in. And then slowly arms in front. Straighten your legs out. Bring them a little bit further apart. Now right arm, left foot. Rotate. Reach and lengthen. And the other side. Feel the mobility that you have gained. How much easier this is. One more on each side. Stretch. And the other side. And then back to center. Now feet together. Go a little bit lower down. And on your next exhale, one vertebrae at a time. Uncurl. Come up onto your toes. Take a nice wide full breath in. Lift through the chest. Reach and lengthen. And exhale, release. Second time around. Come up onto your toes. Reach up. Lengthen up. Exhale, release. And then last and final one, breathing in more spine length. Breathing in more spine strength. And exhale, release. Fantastic. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining me. So good to get these hips open, lower back open. Thank you. Lovely to see you. Thank you so, so much. Have a super day.
Thank you. Thank you, Sonia.
Thanks, Sonia. Have a good day. Bye.